starts with the Eli Manning decision, right? To say that we're sticking with Eli, there's a lot left in the tank. They stuck with him last year as well, and that didn't work out well for the organization nor the team, and you continue to move forward with that, so he understands that he is...
Outside of the 2 years that Eli Manning won the Super Bowl, he has been a subpar quarterback at best. And his best years, not winning the Super Bowl, his best years came when he had a really good defense around him. He had good wide receivers out there, and he has some semblance of a fucking running game. Eli Manning is best when he has a Tom Coughlin and a good team around him. Eli Manning, without any of those things, is a subpar quarterback at best. And in my opinion, he's not a fucking Hall of Famer.
Coming under fire for more things than just a Daniel Jones pick.
All right, I want to get a few other things in here from the draft. So let's run a hurry up here on the 3 quarterbacks who were drafted in the first round. And we'll start with Daniel Jones. I have questions. On Jones, do you expect him to start at least one game for the Giants this season?
Yeah, well, we obviously know that Ryan Clark is going to say no. But if Eli continues to be the same Eli that he's been for the last, 6 years, yeah, he's gonna get time. I give Eli 4 games. 4 games. If they start off 0-4, which is a strong indication they might, they're going to throw Daniel Jones in there. And this is what's best for him, man. Because, look, this is how you really know what kind of player you got. You got to throw him in there. You got to throw him in there. You got to prepare him as best you can. You got to get him ready. You got to get him mentally ready, being able to take the punishment from the media and the other team. You got to get him ready, and then you throw him out there. You throw him out there. Honestly, just start him right a fucking way. Week 1, man. Just start this kid, man. Like, judging on who wins the job in preseason, I'm giving both quarterbacks equal amounts of time to show me what they can do. If Daniel Jones straight up beats Eli Manning out, which I think there's a strong chance he could, you throw Daniel Jones in there week 1. What do you have to lose? You can't win the fucking Super Bowl with Eli this year. That's not going to happen. Unless Tom Coughlin resigns from the Jaguars, they fire Pat Shurmur, and Tom Coughlin signs on as the fucking head coach of this team, and they somehow get their shit together, there's no way this team is going to win the fucking Super Bowl. So you throw Daniel Jones in there. You get him ready, man. You get him ready. So, that's my opinion, but I know that shit's not going to happen.
I don't think Daniel Jones starts. I think right now, putting Daniel Jones out, his first impression to the world, to the New York Giants, to Pat Shurmur, to the fans, has to be one that is solid, has to be one that brings hope that this guy can be the franchise quarterback as Eli Manning has for the last decade and a half. And if he's not...
And we're using franchise quarterback when it comes to Eli very loosely because the only reason why he's the franchise quarterback is because they haven't seriously drafted one since him. And oh yeah, Eli Manning was drafted number 1 overall. I mean, was he worth the number 1 pick? Probably, because he helped them win 2 Super Bowls. But other than that, man, nothing. I mean, compared to like a fucking Peyton Manning, I don't know, man. Peyton Manning was a stat whore. All he did was build a lot of his legacy on his stats. Couldn't win shit until they finally got a team around him. And he was able to get the job done.
If he's a guy you say, maybe we have to wait 3 years, you don't put him out there. You don't let him be consumed by the New York media, by the pressure that has come up on this guy because you picked him 6, because they feel like he's a reach.
No. The pressure comes from people not being able to just fathom the Giants picked Daniel Jones number 6. That's where the pressure is coming from. If Daniel Jones was picked number 6 and people would have just shut the fuck up and left it alone, there would be no pressure. But the fact that people keep talking about it and keep calling this kid a bust already, that's where all the pressure's coming from, man. See, and the media does this shit. They apply a lot of the pressure to these players. And then when the players fall through because they're being second guessed at every turn and then they start second guessing themselves, I mean, and then you just prove the media right. They're like fucking vultures, man.
You let Daniel Jones sit, you let him learn, and you give him an opportunity to mature.
Let's get to the next one. Dwayne Haskins, the question on him. Do you expect him to be Washington's Week 1 starter?
I don't.
If Alex Smith can stay healthy, hell no. He won't get a chance.
believe he's the week 1 starter, but I do expect.
As a matter of fact, the Washington Redskins would have made the playoffs, because I was watching the Redskins closely last year. The Redskins would have made the playoffs if Alex Smith would have stayed healthy, man. Adrian Peterson was moving. I mean, the players were playing really good. Alex Smith was a great leader, but he got hurt. And when he got hurt, the whole team just kind of fell apart.
Dwayne Haskins to be the starter by season's end. For any of these guys, he's in a great quarterback room, a room with Alex Smith, a room with Case Keenum. These are 2 guys who are older, who have been through a lot of things, who can really impart some wisdom onto Dwayne Haskins, and he can learn.
All right, now listen to his tone. Okay, listen to this. This is what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna end it right here. This is what I'm talking about. Listen to his tone when he talks about Dwayne Haskins versus his tone when he talked about I'm sorry about the. I think this is the video that I'm watching. The reason why I look like that, but this is his tone with Haskins versus his tone with Jones. It's completely different. It's completely different. Now he's talking about, well, Haskins is in a perfect spot as far as quarterbacks go, because, you know, he's in there with Alex Smith and he's probably going to learn all this. Now, if we were to compare Alex Smith, which I believe Alex Smith is a better quarterback than Eli, but that's neither here nor there. But if you look at Alex Smith's career versus Eli Manning's career, who had the better career, there is no fucking question that Eli Manning has had the better career. And you mean to tell me you couldn't say this about Jones? You couldn't say Dave Gettleman is being really suspect, but I think Daniel Jones is in a perfect spot to learn what the game is about. And, like, even if you don't believe he's going to start, just the level of care it took, like, just the way he's talking about Haskins and just the level of care, you can just hear it in his voice, man. And a lot of the attacking, the attacking tone, the hostile tone is gone now. Like, bro, this is all it's about. It's not about Daniel Jones. It's not about Dave Gettleman. It's about Dwayne Haskins. If Dwayne Haskins was taken number 6 overall and the Redskins went out and took Daniel Jones at number 15, nobody would be talking about this shit. Nobody would be talking about this shit because apparently everybody loves Dwayne Haskins and he's more deserving of a top 10 pick than fucking Daniel Jones. And that's all this shit is about. And this is why I get just I just feel like this is some racial shit. Like, I'm tired of these white quarterbacks getting all the jobs and these black quarterbacks not being able to get a fair shot. Like, come on, man. Like, that's not enough to assassinate a guy who's done nothing to anybody. All right, I'm done, man. Like, this shit is getting on my nerves. I can't wait till the football season starts, man, because I just need to be able to drown this fucking shit out. All right.